What's up, guys? Big Clive 34 coming at you today with Cars and Clive, the antidote for your automotive hangover, coming at you at every Monday at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Now, last week you might have noticed that there wasn't an episode of Cars and Clive. That's because I was kind of putting together the pieces to this video and they just didn't all come together in the right way, and it was just too many unknowns at that point, I guess. I wanted to make sure that I had all my ducks in a row and that, you know, I wasn't jumping the gun or anything, but now I'm here to tell you that my car, the problem child, Z06 is up for sale. So I'm going to get into a whole detailed rundown of what exactly is going on and why I'm selling it and what's coming next and where the channel's going and lots of things. So thank you for joining me here, and strap your seatbelt and get ready to break your opinion out, because I'm really going to need it here. Just really quick before we begin, I ask you that if you enjoy this video, if you've ridden along and enjoyed the C6Z, even if you might disagree a little bit with me selling it, I ask you to pound that like button if you enjoy the content. I hate to be the guy who sits here and asks for likes, but it's something that YouTube needs from channels to make them get bigger. If you're new here, remember to subscribe down below, and I'm not just saying that because I know that is one thing that everybody says that goes in one ear and out the other, but I would greatly appreciate you if you subscribe. Let's get into this thing and we can talk all about it. So let's go. So just as the title of the video infers, the car is currently up for sale. Problem child, my C6 Z06, the car that you probably associate with me if you know me. A lot of people were shocked by the fact, actually, that I put it up for sale, because people had this weird kind of like idea that I was more in love with the car than I really am. And don't get me wrong, like, I really do enjoy the car, but it just came to a point where there were a couple of factors in play as to where I thought it would be a good idea to part ways with the Z and do something a little bit different. This whole decision-making process comes down to 4 factors. And I'm going to tell you about those 4 factors, how they all link together, and then we're going to get into talking about what's coming next and what I think may be replacing the car, because let's be honest, a guy like me, I can't do it. I can't continue on without some type of performance machine. You're about to get some of the juicy details that not too many YouTube people will let you in on. Personally, I don't like talking about my own finances that much, because it just comes off weird and like braggy sometimes, and like it's just like it opens up doors for argument and stuff like that, and it's just like I don't care about arguing or any of that stuff, so I keep it close. But I'm about to tell you guys a little bit of financial information about this car. I don't own the car. That's a question that I get over and over, and I swear I've answered like 100 times. But I do have a car payment on the car, and it's $570 a month. When you combine that with insurance, it gets up to about $700 a month, and then you throw in what I pay for the garage, and it's really close to $850 even, maybe a little bit more than that, actually. Basically, what I had to ask myself, this was probably about 6 months to a year ago, I started considering, do you actually get $850 worth of value out of this car? And you know, that value is broken down into both value for entertainment for the channel to keep bringing you guys top-notch content, which is a big part of why I chose to buy this car, and why I bought this car before I bought a house. I currently do rent. There's a whole other video on why I bought the car before I bought the house, but 75% I would say would be business purpose as to why I bought this car, and then 25% is probably my personal enjoyment, because I would say I bought it for business purposes, but let's be honest, like, I couldn't get my emotion completely out of it when it comes to driving a badass car like this. But for both the sake of forwarding the channel and forwarding my own personal enjoyment, am I getting $850 worth of value out of this car every month? And to simply answer that question, my answer is absolutely. I do think that this car brings that much value every month. But could I get $850 plus worth of value out of a car that I own outright? So basically, therefore, I'm getting $850 of value for $0 a month instead of $850 a month, and I can go and pocket $850 a month. And it's that simple. And I really do firmly believe that I could get $850 of value, if not more, out of a different car that I own outright. So that was the first point of what I was thinking, and kind of like the main basis of what the argument with myself was to get rid of the car. Now, I didn't just want an extra $850 a month to blow on whatever. So point number 2 on the list of reasons why I'm getting rid of this car is because the channel needs like an infusion of cash, and it's always getting money invested into it, but I feel like it's at a point right now where it's really growing fast, like faster than it's making money. And in order to keep it making more and more money and keep kicking up the entertainment a notch, it needs an infusion of cash, which, you know, I could take that 850 bucks and essentially make a way better channel and build a business around the channel with the merchandise and setting up a booth and bringing more people to events. There are just so many expenses that go with a growing business that you could use that money for. And when you couple it with the next point number 3, that I am buying a house. A lot of people had guessed that buying a house was the main reason why I was selling it, but it's just one in a myriad of different reasons as to why I'm selling it. The idea that I'm essentially just, you know, getting 1 month's worth of use out of the money that I pay for rent every month, and I could be building equity in a house that could build my future. I want to really get into real estate over the next 10 or so years. It was really starting to drive me crazy. And when you couple that with the fact that this apparel side of the business was really growing to the point where I definitely need more space to expand into, that kind of just necessitated that I buy the house. It's to the point now where it's kind of like prohibiting me from operating effectively in terms of, you know, organizing all these shirts and hoodies and getting them out on time. And it takes way longer to ship them out when you have to like dig through boxes and find the right thing. All 3 of those points are all related to money, and it's all about balancing out money. My 4th point as to why I'm getting rid of it, it kind of ties into the first one a little bit. I feel like I pretty much have met the goals that I wanted to meet with the car. I've been, you know, improving it for 2.5 years. It's been seeing better numbers and better numbers. I did want to get it into the 9s, but do I really want to drop another $1,000 into an intake manifold and get it tuned just to turn around and sell it anyway? Not really. So that's where I'm at with it. And that's a slightly less prominent reason, but it's still an important factor in why I'm getting rid of it. No more goals really to meet with the car. I'm happy with where it is, and I guess now that I got happy with where it is, it's time to sell it, right? For what's done to the car, it's fast, and it's exceeded expectations. The car has done me really well, and it's gone past everything that I ever wanted to come from it, and it has propelled parts of this channel. I think I can attribute a decent amount of growing certain parts of this channel to a new height that I bought it to do, and it's served its purpose well, and I think it's just time to move on. From what I've told you so far, you can kind of get an idea or an understanding for where exactly all of this is going. So I would tell you guys exactly what I have in mind to buy next, but the simple fact of the matter is that I'm not even really all that sure myself. I've had about 100 ideas bouncing around in my mind. You guys pretty much have an idea of what I like. I'm still fielding all kinds of different things, doing research, seeing what different things cost, seeing the limits of certain setups, and it's just there's a lot of factors to consider there. So I want you to leave your comment down below. Let me know what you think we should embark on with our next journey here on the channel. And I say our because it's us, it's a community, it's you guys as the viewers and me and everybody around me that has helped make this great. This has been a big step in the journey, and I think that it's time to take that next step. So thank you guys for walking along so far on this journey with me. I appreciate you for watching this video as much as I appreciate you for watching every other video and helping to keep this thing rolling, and, you know, buying merchandise if you do that. And it's just really great to know that I have such a good community behind me, and I'm so excited to see whatever we come up with for the next step and see what you guys think of it. So yeah, have at it below. Let me know what you think, and talk to you guys next time. I have a feeling I'm going to look back on this video one day and be like, wow. And yeah, so later guys.